Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you the story of the time that 3 of my good friends and I went to go see Pauly D perform in Tampa. Jersey Shore is a classic.
It taught me lots of life lessons.
It's just one of those shows that I go to when I'm down, when I'm sad, when I need a pick-me-up, when I need a boost. And my favorite person on this show has always been Pauly D. Pauly D just has the best energy. He's so funny. Like, everything he says makes me giggle and laugh. So when I moved into the Disney College Program apartments, I met my roommate Hannah, and Hannah is now a really good friend. Hannah also loves the show Jersey Shore, and we would always just watch it together when we were chilling at the house, just talking about how much we love Pauly D and the whole cast of Jersey Shore. And I was like, you know, I've always wanted to go to one of Pauly D's shows. Like, I want to see him as a DJ in his element. And Hannah was like, honestly, let's look up a show and see if we can find one that's in Florida.
I was like, honestly, I forgot you could do that kind of thing.
She gets on her little phone and she looks one up, and Pauly D was literally going to be playing in the next few weeks in Tampa. So we automatically buy tickets, and then we tell our friends Alex and Reagan that we're gonna go see Pauly D in Tampa, and we really hype it up. We get to the day of the concert. I wake up, I work out, I'm having a great morning, I'm so excited, I'm just ready to go see Pauly D. And I go on my phone and it's just like completely broken all of a sudden. The cellular data won't work, I can't text anybody or call anybody. It's kind of like my phone turned into an iPod. It like only could play music. I was super stressed because the concert was obviously that night and I was going to be driving us, and I just felt like I needed my phone
if I was going to be out downtown.
But luckily at the time, another roommate in the Disney College program, Allison was literally an angel, and she drove me to a mall 30 minutes away, and we went to the Apple store, and the Apple store actually gave me a replacement phone in the meantime while they fixed my phone for free.
We love Apple.
While I was setting up my new phone, I realized that I really didn't have an outfit for Pauly D, and we were kind of all planning on dressing super nice because we wanted to dress to impress. I literally picked out the most basic black dress. I didn't really have time to plan out a real outfit, so I was like, you know what? A little black dress always works.
Am I right?
I picked that out without even trying it on, and I got home, and luckily it fit. I got home with enough time to pack up and pick up my friends, and we were still running on time. So that was kind of a miracle, and it was all because of Allison. Driving to Tampa from Orlando, if I remember correctly, is about 4 hours. We were just kind of vibing in the car, listening to music. And the closer we got to Tampa,
the hungrier we all got.
And then my friend Reagan looked up places in Tampa to eat, and she found this place called Pincha Taco.
And we just love the name of it, like Pincha Taco.
So then I drive to this random neighborhood, which is where Pincha Taco is. And we park and we get out and we're like, is this closed? Is it open? Because it was getting kind of late. They were still open, but they were out of quite a few ingredients. But the guy was like, no worries, we can still do takeout. And we asked him, what stuff are you out of? And he was like,
well, why don't you just order and then I'll let you know if we have it or not.
So luckily, I wanted a shrimp quesadilla and he had everything for shrimp quesadilla.
But our friend Alex, he asked for like 5 things, and the guy was like,
no, we don't have that. No, we don't have that.
He's like, what do you have? I think he originally wanted a chicken burrito, and he ended up with a steak quesadilla, but he said it was really good, so does it really matter? No. Then we took our food and we drove to the hotel. So as soon as we get to the hotel room, we're all like hangry. We sit on the hotel room floor in a circle and just open our little food up.
And we inhaled Pincha Taco. It was so good.
I had a shrimp quesadilla, and it was one of the best quesadillas I've ever had. So after we ate, we felt so much better. We were super full, and we just kind of like sat there and we're like, okay, we need to get ready now. So we literally did full glam makeup because, again, we were dressing to impress for Pauly D. So while we were getting ready for the show, we were also pre-gaming.
And we had rum, we had tequila, we had White Claws.
And it was a great time. We were all dancing, we were all vibing, we were all in such a good mood. Once we were fully ready, we decided that we needed to have a photo shoot in the hotel and also outside of the hotel.
Because they had this cute little fountain.
So we took some pics there. But while we were having this photo shoot, I was also just subconsciously getting anxious because it was getting late. The venue technically opened at 10 p.m. for Pauly. So I was like, I don't know when he's actually going to go on stage because they didn't give us any info. We got in our Uber for the show at around 11 p.m. By the time we got to the venue, I was so excited to see Pauly D. I run in the room where the artist is playing, and I'm expecting it to be Pauly D, and it's just the opener. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll just chill for a sec. went to go get a couple more drinks and we danced, and I think we were dancing for about 2 hours, and then Pauly D finally came out. Pauly D ended up coming out around 1:30 a.m.
If it don't involve money, then I don't accept.
When Pauly D walked out, it was so surreal because he literally looks exactly the same as he does on Jersey Shore.
And his blowout is so perfect.
So he started playing his set, and a lot of it was house music. It literally sounded like the type of music that you would hear at Karma, which is the club that they always go to at the Jersey Shore. And it literally made me feel like I was in the show, and I was just dancing and thriving. Pauly D was so into his set. He was so happy. He was smiling like the whole time.
He was fist pumping.
It was one of the best nights of my life. I know it sounds stupid because it's not like Pauly D is one of my favorite artists. I didn't really know what to expect from his set other than it probably would be a lot of house music and that type of EDM. But it wasn't about the music. It was just about the fact that like I grew up watching this guy and now he's DJing right in front of me. I also love that in the background of his set, his lighting was like lit up faces of him. Also, during the set, our friend Alex had this brand new Patagonia hat, and it was a great hat, okay? Somebody during this set apparently took the hat off of his head and threw it. Alex actually went to go find his hat because he didn't want to lose it, and he found it and put it back on his head, okay? But a security guard saw the hat fly up in the air, and he approached Alex and he was like,
"Oh, you think it's funny to be throwing your hat around?"
And Alex was like, "No, I didn't throw it." The security guard took the hat off his head and chucked it like as hard as he could. And then Alex had no idea where the hat was. When everything shut down and the set was over, we were all kind of just like looking around, like seeing if we could find his hat. But the problem was that the security guards were like rushing us out because everything was like messy and they needed to clean. There was like earrings everywhere. Like you would be surprised how many people's earrings fell out of their ears and then they just left them. So Hannah did find this like sparkly hoop earring. And while we were walking out, there was like a really friendly security guard and he's like, "Have a great night, guys." And Hannah was like, "This is for you," and puts it in his hand. And then we just smile and then we just walk away and he's like,
"Thank you."
"By the way, look how cute this cup is."
It's a Capricorn cup.
My little sister got me this cup for my birthday a few years back. Thanks, Sophie. So we walked out of the venue and we spent like literally 30 minutes trying to find our Uber. We called this guy and he was super confused and we were super confused and we were just like walking around aimlessly. But we finally got in the Uber and we actually went to a Waffle House, which I had never been to a Waffle House before. At the Waffle House, we were just reminiscing about the show and all the crazy things that happened.
I ordered some hash browns with all these delicious toppings.
It was the perfect snack. I could have fallen asleep over my hash browns. I was so tired. I had a really full day.
And I went really hard at the Pauly D concert.
After I ate my hash browns, I was ready to go to bed and we get in an Uber and Hannah got this Uber. I fell asleep in the Uber, okay? I wake up and I was like,
Ah, thank God, we're at our hotel.
and I get out and where are we? We're at the freaking ocean, okay? So we walk out and we're at the beach and I'm like, where are we? And Hannah was like,
I took us to the ocean.
I was like, okay. We literally just walk into the ocean and just splash around and we're just like looking at the moonlight, just reminiscing. We're having so much fun.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like low-key scared of sharks.
It's cold. I'm confused. The temperature drops like 40 degrees.
Oh, look at the shark.
That's right.
I'm just really worried about sharks for some reason, but I'm just still just kind of like vibing in the ocean, just like looking at the moon. So we just stayed there for a little bit. It really made the trip, to be honest. I'm so glad she did that. We get another Uber to finally take us back to the hotel. And by the time we got home, it was literally 5 a.m. I literally fell asleep the second I hit the bed. And then I woke up still at like 9 a.m. or like 10 a.m. or something like that. And we had enough time to like clean our hotel room. And surprisingly, I woke up so refreshed, so energized. And then we took ourselves to Starbucks and just had a little friend breakfast and drove ourselves back to Orlando. And it was honestly one of my favorite memories I've made so far in Florida. I had so much fun. This group of friends is honestly just like the best. I love you guys. So that's pretty much it that I have for this story time video. Leave a comment down below if you have any other ideas for me for my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and have an awesome day. Bye.